What's up guys, welcome back to another episode where today we'll be checking out the Anomaly experiment. So we've been sentenced to life in prison, however we're given an opportunity for freedom if we trial the drug. And apparently the experiment is simple. All we've got to do is enter a room, observe it, and note anything that may have changed. Once we've completed all tasks, then our sentence is commuted. Honestly, how difficult could it be? Before we jump in, I just want to say a massive thank you to the developer who sent me over a code to check out the game. Without further ado, let's check out the Anomaly experiment. Okay, so there's two difficulties with this. I'm going to go with the standard one to just experience the game, and if I enjoy it, then we'll come back and check out on hard. So let's go for standard. Okay, so there's 3 rooms. So let's go to the cabin then, I guess, because that's the only one we can go and check out. I can't look around. Literally, all I can do is go forward. Oh, now I can. Maybe it's just a bit laggy. Welcome, participant 1547. They've got quite a few, haven't they, testing out this frickin' drug. Please listen to the audio message provided. Oh, sorry, I thought that was a year, and I was like, huh?
Ethrian Biotech welcomes you, valued participant. You have been selected to participate in an extraordinary experiment.
What?
During this experiment, you will be completely alone in the testing rooms. We will be monitoring your progress through the cameras in the room. You will be tasked with observing 3 different testing rooms and submitting your findings. Each room will require you to submit your findings correctly 8 times for your experiment to be completed. Failure to complete your room will terminate your contract.
Okay.
During the experiment, please be on the lookout for the following: objects that are moved location, rotated, or have disappeared, new objects, scenery, or atmospheric differences.
Alright.
Changes in lighting, particle effects, or sounds. And finally, any visual impairments such as blurred vision, seeing dots, or seeing trails when turning your head.
Right. I'll be honest, I've forgotten everything she said. I'm a visual person. I can't audio it. I can't listen. No, I'm not going to listen to you again. She reminds me of the slug from Monsters Inc. So fed up with life. Continue to the testing room and grab the headlamp. Headlamp? Where is the frickin' headlamp? Which testing room? They're all locked. It's a bit laggy, I've noticed. But where is the headlamp? I don't have a headlamp. Whatever, I'm not apparently going to have a headlamp. So, are we going to be able to look around first before we identify, or is it a case of this is... Oh no, it's the headlamp, never mind. Okay, expanding the boundaries of human perception. So I presume this is the starting area and we can just have a look. Pioneering the next evolution in human potential. Right, there's a lovely bunny rabbit. Oh, okay, so that's the area. This is all fine. Can you hear that? Nah. It starts. 19, 18. What do you mean? What's all this about? Do I have to quickly... I don't understand what that's about. Or is that how... I don't know. You didn't mention anything about countdown. Not that I can recall, anyway. Unless this is the room I get to look around in, and then I have to go through there and take note of anything that has changed. That's my guess. I don't know. There's a lot to look at. Also, why is that? Oh, it's lightning outside. Never mind. Ignore me. At least there's no basement, though. At least there is no basement. Also, how do I take note of anything that's changed? Do I, like, click on anything? I don't know. I'm probably going to be effing this up if I'm honest with you. I'm pretty good at remembering things. I say, as many in my games as I have the memory of a shrew. I don't know what that's about. What did I press? Did you notice any of the... Okay. Objects move locate. I don't know because I've only been in there once. Well, yeah, there's a change in the weather. Submitting. I noticed the weather changed. So we've got to go through this 7 more times. Why was... This is weird. Right, but did I do good enough, lady? You have made a mistake. Nothing was happening. But the weather! It lightninged and everything. It was very, very frightening. Oh, can I not just keep the headlamp? Do I just keep putting it back here? No? Okay, I've got my head still. Does that mean I have to do it again? Is there anything that'd be different this time? Maybe the first time is always a no-no. Maybe the first time is a no-no. Don't see anything different. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. It looked pretty similar to me. Did I know? No. Submitting. I presume the first one will always be a no. So let's see. It'll probably be like wrong, wrong. I can't run either. Did I get it right or did I get it wrong? You have entered correctly. Good job. Oh, thank you. I like a pat on the back. Metaphorically. Right. So now potentially things might get a little bit unpleasant. Imagine it will get harder and harder as the game progresses, including the areas. I don't like it. Oh, I don't know, these kind of games creep me out. Really creep me out. I don't see anything different, but it's probably going to be wrong. When it says I've got to enter it correctly 8 times, is it 8 times in a row? I'm not sure. Let's have a read. I imagine it's going to be exactly the same. Did I notice X, Y, and Z kind of thing? No. I didn't notice, but maybe I'm just being blind. Oh, please be right. When I read about this game, and it said about, you know, your whole life and... What do you mean? Did I get that wrong then? I don't understand what happened there. Am I dead? Experiment failed. Why? Because I got it wrong. Rug was shrinking. So you killed me because I didn't notice a shrinking rug. But yeah, the thing that drew me to this game was reading about the whole, you know, you're a prisoner life, sentenced to life, and this is your way to... Oh, I like the fact the numbers changed. I do like that. That's what drew me in, the whole sort of, we're being experimented on as kind of like a prisoner kind of thing. I really don't want to listen to this. Shush. No, I've already skipped it. I don't want to skip it again. Let me through. Okay, alright, I really need to pay attention because otherwise I'm going to get gassed. Oh, this is going to be tricky. It's quite unforgiving for a standard, isn't it? Right, I'm going to presume... So how many... So obviously the first time I got it wrong, but it was like, well, that's fine. I'm going to presume this is fine. So starting off the game, but we'll have a quick look around. So obviously the rug can shrink. Don't see anything rotating. I presume this is going to be fine, if I'm brutally honest with you. It'll also be interesting to see if it follows a pattern, like if the rug is going to be shrinking again next time kind of thing. I presume this is fine. I presume that's fine. Come on. No. It's going to say the same stuff, isn't it? I saw Nout. Was it right, or are you going to gas me again? Like sadistic bastards you are. Well, you have entered correctly. Good job, thank you. See, I'm an expert at this. I know exactly what I'm doing. Right, let's see if we see a shrinking rug. Because if that's the case and it just repeats itself, then it doesn't repeat itself. It most certainly does not repeat itself. It definitely does not repeat itself. There's a body on the floor. Was that me before? And you just dropped my body in here after I fouled? Like, let me out. Go. I don't think anything was in there with us, but it was rather unpleasant. Yes, there was something on the floor. Did you notice any of the following? A new object. It was a new object, it was a body. I imagine I got this wrong, because it's not a object. It's a person. You're not going to gas me, are you? I like it when anomalies are evident, though. You have entered correctly. Good job. Okay, so that poor person is an object. Alright, go now. Right. Okay, so it is going to be quite dark and sinister in this game. Oh, I don't want anyone to be in here with me. That light's flickering already. The light's flickering, I know that's different. Yeah, the candle, I'm pretty certain that's wrong. Saying that I don't recall it being quite so flickery. Yeah, I don't recall it being like that. This is where I'm going to be wrong now, aren't I? So I'm going to say yes. I'm pretty certain the ambience was I'm pretty certain the candles were a bit too flickery. Okay, I entered correctly, cool. I was like looking at that over there thinking, oh please be right. Okay. I've noticed the game's a bit laggy, and it lagged, I'm guessing, because this guy came in. Look, this is meant to be the nice area. You're not meant to be in here. You shouldn't have been in there. Does that count as it though, or not? I've noticed when something is amiss, it loads. It takes a while to load in. Please, may the numbers. Come on, numbers. Numbers. Come on. He definitely gets closer. He 100% gets closer. He definitely gets closer. Nah, Yes, there was an object in there. It was a new object. Yes. Oh, that was creepy. I kind of, like, I haven't got a slow computer by any means, but it lags when things render in, which is a shame and annoying. What do you mean red? What do you mean red? How have I made a mistake? Nothing was happening. Yes, there freaking was. There was an arsehole in the room with me. I don't believe that. That's confused me. Is it because he was in here? I know, he was in there. I don't know. But how does it work then? How does... Okay, I don't know how to deal with them. Oh, that's me on the floor dead. Experiment failed again. You were killed by an active threat. Well, apparently these active threats don't matter. Nothing is happening. I don't know how I feel about the one mistake, especially when it doesn't really teach you. Obviously, I know you need to learn as you go with these threats, but I feel a little bit of more guidance would go amiss. Or even, you know, 3 mistakes or something. Because you get so far and you think you're getting your head around it kind of thing, and then you die and you start again. I know obviously it's the way you learn and all that. So I'm not too fussed about it as such. But I still can't get my head around the fact that, like, it said that other guy, there was nothing happening, but I can't grasp why he didn't count. Like, does that mean the mannequins wouldn't have counted? And also, I know there was one there and one there. Does that mean there was one there? I'm not quite sure how we deal with them. I'm gonna say no. 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 Yeah, it's already green. It's already show you straight away, and then that means we're going on to the next room. It knows me that the torch just turns itself off. I do not want the torch to be off. Sorry, I don't know why, I thought I saw something. So is this the safe area, even though that guy and that mannequin were there? Is that kind of like an idea? An indication of what you're going to deal with? Alright. We know he's an object, poor guy. He's just an object. So I will be interested if that shadowed monster thing comes back. But I just can't grasp why he's not considered because he was, I don't know. Maybe I should read the questions again in a minute just to determine how he's... what category he kind of falls in. Come on, let me Nothing's lagged. So nothing's loaded in that I can tell, monster-wise. Nothing's behind me, because both times you had that mannequin there and then that other monster thing. Oh, it was the candle, wasn't it? Or something. I mean, both times the candle's been flickering. It'd be nice to tell you what it is that you did spot, essentially. Was that louder than normal? I'm not sure now. Part of me seems to say there's nothing different here, but that feels a lot, or sounds a lot louder to me. Whether it happened the third time or not last time? I don't know. Sound, yeah, I'm pretty certain it was louder. Got it wrong. Just got one more chance. Death scene was appearing. What death scene? But I said yes. I'm confused. Was there no anomaly? Surely I clicked yes, which means that I don't... Am I missing something? Am I being really... Probably when I come back to edit this, I'll be like, ah, that's what it means. But right now, I don't freaking know. It's just me. I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, it's you again. Apparently you're not an anomaly. You're completely normal, buddy. That's good to know. So he will follow us around. Maybe he's an addition. He will appear there. Right here. slides. He frickin' slides. Fuck me, buddy. Oh, does he not count? I'm tempted to put no this time. I went through the freaking gate. Of course the experiment failed. I was killed, but apparently he's nothing. He is nothing. I'm not sure what I'm making of it. I mean, I'm very intrigued by the game. I'm obviously not very good at it, let's put it that way. I like the concept. I like the different rooms. But I'm also confused with what actually, like... It's like the whole death scene appearing, but I clicked yes for an anomaly and I don't get it. I don't... And then that guy, he was in here and apparently he doesn't count as anything. I'm not sure. I think a tutorial would be really nice for anyone who is not as bright with the game like me, just to kind of really highlight what is and isn't an anomaly. Does that make sense? So in that way I can maybe just get that wee bit further in the game to really enjoy it and, you know, experience it. Or maybe an easy mode, so that way you get 3 mistakes, you know, something like that. Right, that's good. Good. Oh, sorry. There. This shadowed anomaly or burned anomaly, whatever you want to call him. Obviously I get his mechanic, but it's really hard to pinpoint where he's going to be, and the mannequins I still can't quite figure out. Okay, so there's no dead body this time. I don't think there's an anomaly in here, because normally it gives you a little bit of a heads up. In regards to, sorry, I don't feel there's an active threat. As for an anomaly, I mean, I've not seen any of these anomalies as such, like spinning tables or rowing sheets or whatever. I see nada. I see zilch. I see nothing. I'm gonna say this is a no-no. And we know it gets that loud. I'm gonna say no. I bet it's freaking wrong though. No. It was right. Hey, hey, hey. We're getting somewhere. Let's see if something loads in. Boo. Nope. Not sure if something did load in then. Okay. I don't know how to deal with you. I don't think... So what happens if I just stand here? Let's see what happens if I just stand here. Looking at it. So this won't count as an anomaly. I won't push the frickin' button. I'm guessing, I don't know. I think they're ones that you just stare at. But then again, I've looked away so many times, and it's like, nah, I'm still cool standing here. I don't know how they work. I don't know how they work. No idea. Last time, it's just, I think they maybe just spawn in. I'm gonna say there was nothing, because there's nothing there about saying Right, so I'm gonna say no. Okay, that was right. But it still doesn't change the fact I need to learn how to deal with the mannequins. Let's see if we can complete this one, and then we're a little bit ahead of what we were. I don't think anything's spawned in. I don't see anything. I mean, it might just be them two that kind of give you a little, hey, we're about to come in and bother you. But I don't know. I don't think anything has. The cameras in here is really quite chilling. I don't like the creaking, it's really unpleasant. Kind of gives me the Cabin Factory vibes with the anomalies and all that jazz. I don't see anything shrinking, spinning, turning. But part of me wants to say there is something here because we've done no a few times now. I think we've done no all of the times apart from this one. I wasn't not sure if something was there before. Also, if something's shrinking, can you actively see it? Shrinking. Was there something there? It feels very bare. I don't know if to say yes. I want to say something vanished, but... probably wrong. Nothing. Nada. I don't think anything is loaded in. But a light is just a light flickering before? It might have been. Okay. Don't like it. I feel quite uncomfortable. Normally games really make me feel uncomfortable. Okay. I don't recall seeing spaghetti and meatballs in the drawer. So I'm gonna say... oh, there was nothing there. So I'm gonna say... new object. Yes, I noticed spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, imagine if it says no, nothing was... it was all fine. There has to be an anomaly. What do you mean red? Oh, you've entered correctly. Okay, so I was thinking what? Okay. I don't think a threat is loaded in. I do get worried entering here. Yeah, there was nothing. That drawer was closed. I do get worried. So this is our last. Obviously, we've only got one chance. I mean, it could be as silly as this. I've really got to look and pay attention. But I'll be honest, I don't see anything. I really hope I'm right, and then we can get a little bit further. No. I got it right. I got it right. I got it right. Right, I've got to get 3 more right, but we've got 0 lives. I'm not sure if something entered in then, or if it was just the mouse being a bit wafty. I thought that rug was bigger then, but it's not. Or is it longer? I think the rug is fine, if I'm honest with you. I mean, it sounds a little off, if I'm honest with you, but we'll see if the thunder goes and all that in a minute. The bathtub's different! Way hey! Way hey for an obvious anomaly. So yes, it was a nice shiny bathtub which does not fit in with the aesthetics of a cabin. So I've got 2 more to go. I really hope they're obvious. I really freaking hope they're obvious. I really would like to complete the cabin. That would be lovely. You have entered correctly. It sounds almost very patronising. Good job for noticing things that are different. Please, I don't want any active freaking threats. I don't want any active threats. That is what I hate. Okay. Honestly, I feel myself filling with dread at the thought of active threats. Also, the countdown seemed to have counted down a lot quicker this time, I noticed. Ah. Oh. I mean, he's not an object. I'm gonna say no. Oh god, I know the music changed, but it was also his stamping feet. Whoa. Whoa. I'd feel so much better if we had that one life still. I'm hoping there's not going to be any active threats. Makes me wonder what was in here then, as a little indication of what we were going to deal with. Oh, freshman. How am I meant to get frickin' past you? How am I meant to get frickin' past you? You got lovely masks. I quite like the green one, if I'm honest with you. I'm gonna be so upset if we don't win this. My heart is going boom, boom, boom. Because this is our last life. We've got Jekyll and Hyde sat over there, blocking the frickin' entrance or exit with his lovely mask. You just. I don't know how I'm meant to get frickin' past him. But this is what I mean, like... Do I wait till him to change his mask and just have a little run? Because that's sitting right there is a little bit unfair. Change your frickin' mask, buddy. You're making me feel sick. Frickin' hell. I don't know how he works. There was an anomaly there. Besides him sat in the corner, we did see a dead body. Oh my god, my heart. Oh, I just don't know how he works, and I think that's the most terrifying thing, not knowing their mechanics. I might have been more tempted to figure him out if I had more lives. But I was not going to risk it. Good job, participant. 1,550. Or 1,550, or whatever you want to call it. You have completed the cabin testing room. Thank frickin' God. You have earned a dance party to celebrate. Okay. It's very... I can't think of the word. You know, very almost tongue-in-cheek, trying to be funny, light-hearted in a very dark, serious setting. I'm gonna skip that because I don't know if it's copyrighted. Let's be honest. You may now continue to the next testing room. Fan-frickin-tastic. Okay, guys, so I am going to be leaving the Anomaly experiment here for today. It's definitely a tricky one, or either that or I'm just a little bit dense with it. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. The Anomaly, the active threats are quite unsettling. Especially that masked one. Like, I don't know if he's just there to throw you off and he's not actually going to do anything, or it depends on his personality with the mask. I really don't know, but I did not like him. I also love the fact that you've got different areas to look through. So you've got the cabin, I think that one's the basement, and then there's whatever this one is. I think it's like a house, I want to say, maybe. So I really love the different areas you're going through, and I think originally Anomaly games were, you know, very much like on observation duty, where it was through cameras, and much like Cabin Factory, I like the fact you yourself are going through and you're physically interacting with the anomalies and the threats. I really like that. And as I said, I really enjoy the story underlying this game. And I'm very curious to know what this drug is. Is it actually affecting our character to the point we're actually seeing these things? Or not? That is the question. But do let me know if you want me to come back and check out these other areas. I'm very interested in doing so, and then maybe eventually going on to the hard mode. So obviously, of course, if that is something you'd love to see, then do let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.